Hello, it is Tuesday, June 17th, 2014. This is KTN Prime, live from the Standard Group Center.
Many thanks for joining us. We begin with President Uhuru Kenyatta's take on the Mpeketoni attack, a statement which has taken the country by storm and triggered heated debates in the Senate and the National Assembly. President Uhuru says the government has evidence pointing to political networks being involved in the planning and execution of the Mpeketoni attack that has left nearly 60 dead. As KTN senior political reporter Sam Oguna reports, the president dismissed the theory that the Al-Shabaab carried out the atrocities despite the terror group claiming responsibility for the attacks.
After 2 consecutive nights of killings in Mpeketoni and Kasarai in Lamu County, nearly 60 Kenyans are dead. That is the number of deaths and hours that jolted President Uhuru Kenyatta to finally address the nation over the massacre. And the president is now quite categorical, saying the orgy of killings was politically motivated.
This, therefore, was not an Al-Shabaab terrorist attack. Evidence indicates that local political networks were involved in the planning and execution of the heinous crime.
This despite the Al-Shabaab insurgency group claiming responsibility for the 2-night attacks. The American news agency ABC has also widely quoted the Al-Shabaab military spokesman Abdulaziz Abu Musahab as confirming that they indeed carried out the attacks.
The attack in Lamu was well planned, orchestrated, and politically motivated ethnic violence against the Kenyan community with the intention of profiling and evicting them for political reasons.
Top security officers in the county have been interdicted and will be charged for their lives lost. The president says intelligence reports on the impending attacks were relayed but not acted upon by the officers.
They are facilitators and collaborators of terrorists and criminal activity and must be discarded from the system and dealt with firmly.
In a veiled reference to the opposition coalition for reforms and democracy called rallies, the president warned the Saba Day protagonists against polarizing and inciting the nation to chaos.
Those unwilling to work to unite Kenyans will not have the space to divide them. There is no constitutional protection for hate speech, incitement, and other abuses of free speech.
In a TAR statement, the president has declared zero tolerance to propaganda to plant seeds of discord among Kenyans, saying essentially those leaders were reckless, preparing ground for easy radicalization and crime on their followers, and further create a scene for easy thriving of terrorists to inflict damage and destruction in the country.
Reckless rhetoric, incitement, and negative propaganda do not constitute responsible leadership and will not be tolerated.
The opposition had lined up 13 political rallies across the country, whose culmination is the Saba Day, code-handing government an ultimatum to convene a national dialogue conference before the Saba Day. But highly placed sources indicate leaders culpable of hate speech will be arrested.
My deputy and I undertook to make sure that the country will never go the route of ethnic division and political violence. I reiterate that Kenya will not go that route again. We will not allow Kenya to go down this violent path again.
It is government statement of intent to nip in the bud called coalition its planned rallies. The government saying there is no constitutional privilege shielding anyone for inciting the country to anarchy. Sam Oguna, KTN, Nairobi.